This past weekend marks the deadliest 48 hours of the year for Baltimore City and Baltimore County. In the city, 3 men were gunned down in broad daylight. In Baltimore County, another man was shot inside of a bar, while the other was stabbed to death in his apartment. The 6th man was fatally shot and his body was found in the Eastern District. Welcome to the 10th annual HBCU Media Conference right here in Baltimore, Maryland, hosted by Morgan State University. I'm Joy Thompson.
And I'm Ryan H. Marshall.
Happy Valentine's Day, Ryan.
Oh, same to you. I'm liking the plum. Very good.
Thank you. I'm trying to snag me a Valentine's Day this semester. So what? I see you looking good in the red.
I'm trying to do something with the red as well.
I think you're doing something.
Thank you. Thank you. Students from over 20 different HBCUs all over the United States have come to Baltimore, Maryland today and this weekend to work with the media professionals in various mediums such as newspaper, television, radio, and web.
This is really going to be an awesome event, and to let you know a little bit more about this conference and how it got started, the coordinator, Miss Denise Brown.
On Sunday afternoons, people of all backgrounds gather in Meridian Hill Park, also known as Malcolm X Park, to dance to the beat of a different drum.
And how does it make you feel when you dance here?
Oh, amazing. It's like coming back to the essence again.
While some come to listen and hang out, others just come to have fun and let loose. DC's Mike Schomburger tells us why he chose to spend his afternoon in the park.
Good spot for a picnic.
I agree. It's great community spirit, too.
Lottie McDonald has been coming to the park every Sunday for the past 3 months.
I just love the diverse of the drummers, the beat, the sounds. It just does something to me within my heart and soul.
The Drummer Circle is a place for everyone, young and old. One of the originators of the circle, Brother Shawty, explains what goes on in the circle.
We come here, relax, and we play. Freestyle. Everybody up here freestyling.
Dancers become so involved with the rhythm and beats from the circle that drummers usually play straight into the night.
The drummers will be here every Sunday at 4 o'clock through mid-November, so don't miss your chance to experience one of DC's oldest community traditions. For News Vision, I'm Joy Thompson.
Rumors about who would be indicted concerning the exposure of a covert CIA officer, Valerie Plame, have made its way through the district all week. Presidential confidant Karl Rove could face charges of perjury and obstruction of justice. Speculation of Rove's part in the case heightened after he failed to initially reveal to prosecutors a conversation in which he told Time magazine reporter Matt Cooper that Plame worked for the CIA. After waiting outside for nearly 2 hours in the freezing temperatures, thousands of Barack Obama Maryland supporters came out in thousands to fill the First Mariner Arena to hear the potential presidential nominee speak of change.
Blazing a trail of enthusiasm, key political leaders are supporting him.
He can relate beyond comparison to so many other candidates that can touch some of the issues that the federal government has just ignored for so many years.
He's thoughtful, he's rational, he believes in consensus, not confrontation. And part of it is that he's been the most stalwart leader against this unwise war in Iraq.
The candidate was able to draw a diverse crowd, including some that didn't originally support him.
Well, I originally supported John Edwards, but I turned to Obama because I've been following him a lot. I believe in what he stands for. And what really grabbed me is when he mentioned Darfur.
Maintaining the energy, Obama speaks to the excitement of voting in this election.
They will be going in to the polling place in November to select the next president of the United States. And whatever else happens, the name George W. Bush will not be on the ballot.
The rally was inspirational for Baltimore natives like Nathan Corbett.
All types of people was like a melting pot, you know, so for me to see a brother up there connecting with all of these people was a wonderful and moving experience. And
campaign leaders hope for today's momentum in tomorrow's primary. For Baltimore News, I'm Joy Thompson.
As the school year starts and college nightlife begins, Maryland students will be going into bars. But in an attempt to crack down on underage drinking, Baltimore City Police have increased efforts in trying to catch fake IDs by routinely going into bars.
Howard University is the only HBCU in the nation's capital. 99% of the student body is of African descent. Of that majority, only 143 students are white. leading some to question the presence of the new minority.
I imagine it's hard for them to even, walk from class to class without feeling like they're being watched or like they're in a zoo or something like that.
Many students feel that whites choose to come to Howard because of a full-ride minority scholarship, but senior Nate Matthews is not here for that reason.
I was trying to, in a sense, unlearn some of the fallacious presentations of American history that had been taught to me.
According to Dr. Tanisha Robinson, head of scholarship services here at Howard University, there is no such thing as a minority scholarship for white students, and there also isn't a minority quota that has to be filled every year. Being in the minority group is nothing new for sophomore Christy Irwin. Growing up in a culturally diverse atmosphere, she's always had close black friends.
If I'm at like a party with white kids, I don't feel like I fit in with them. I don't feel like that's my culture, even though I am white and like that's my family.
Christy is a member of the Howard Gospel Choir, and she attends noonday services at the chapel.
African people have a way of welcoming you into a space where they interrogate, okay, why are you here? Okay, that's cool, you with us. It's not a problem.
Right.
But as long as there's that understanding, then, we can move forward. It's not an issue.
Although white students make up only 1% of this campus, their sheer presence at Howard University is positive to make many recognize that the global community is expanding slowly but surely. For News Vision, I'm Joy Thompson.
A recent study conducted by the University of Maryland shows that 15 minutes of daily alone time spent in serene settings such as this one can not only weed out the daily stresses in life, but can considerably lower blood pressure as well.
Students, alumni, and friends fill the yard by the masses to celebrate the Howard tradition of Yard Fest. While much of the entertainment is provided offstage by the band and fraternities, the most anticipated action takes place center stage. Because Howard's homecoming has become so popular nationwide, Yard Fest is really the time for performers to shine.
It's really surreal to perform at the homecoming because, Howard homecoming, that's like the homecoming of homecomings.
Howard students also get the privilege to perform for their colleagues on stage.
Yeah, and like as a youngin', you listen to Biggie and you talk about homecoming and you listen to that with your homies on the block and you hear and you perform it, it's big, it's real big.
The cheerleaders made sure to take to the stage to pump the crowd up for tomorrow's homecoming game.
We just love to see everyone out here supporting, alumni coming back. It's really a special thing to be a part of.
As the crowd grows, so does the anticipation to see the big names like Smitty and the Franchise Boys perform their biggest hit singles like Diamonds on My Neck and Oh, I Think They Like Me.
This to me is the center. This is like the nucleus of what people want from an artist, so this teaches you how to entertain people.
Worldwide producers like Jazzy Faye use this free event to promote their music.
60 minutes of well-dressed drama, the happy hour, the album coming your way this February. Hey, y'all get ready for it, man. It's monstrous, for sure.
Rain did not stop students or performers from coming out to Howard University's most anticipated homecoming event. For Howard Today, I'm Joy Thompson.
Thank you, Janine, for that package. I am exhausted. I had a wonderful time today. What did you like most about the conference?
I really liked the booths and the media professionals that were interacting with the students.
Yeah, we got to meet students from all over the country, from Louisiana State University, Grambling State, North Carolina A&T.
Southern University, Albany State University.
And the best thing about it is this conference is only going to get bigger and better. We will be back the same time, same place tomorrow for the 10th annual
HBCU Media Conference.